Hello everyone, so in this video let us talk about the first problem from the latest Codeforces round A23 problem named planets. So the problem is very simple. It states that you are given that there is a new hyperspace highway that you want to build, and there are n planets in the, let's say, distant planets across which you want to build a hyperspace highway. Okay, now the ith planet is on an orbit A of I. Okay, so you are given the orbit on which the planet is actually is, and there are multiple planets on the same highway. Now what you actually have to do is that you have to destroy all the planets. Now to destroy all the planets, you have to do, like, you have two type of operation you can do. Either you have two machines actually. The first machine can do in one operation can destroy any planet with a cost of 1 triganic pu. Okay, so you can destroy any planet at any of the orbit with 1 triganic pu. Or the second operation can be that in one operation you can destroy all the planets in the single orbit using the cost of c triganic pu. Okay, so you are given c as an input as well. So either you can kill every planet by killing that planet individually, or you can clear all the throughout the whole orbit all the planets using just c triganic pu. So you just have to tell that how many, and you can use this machine any number of times as possible. You just have to minimize the total number of money that is spent, and that's the whole problem. Now you're given that, let's say in the first example, that there are 10 planets and they are on these orbits. So first planet is on the orbit 2, second planet is orbit 1, third planet is on the orbit 4, and so on. So you just have to destroy them. So the very simple approach is, let's say that the planets are like this: the first orbit, second orbit, third orbit, and the planets are like this. So let's say there is one planet here, like let's say there are 4 planets here, one planet, 2 planets here, okay, and so on. Now what you can do is, like, you have two options. Either you can destroy all the planets, okay, on this particular orbit using just c cost, but you can also destroy each planet individually, okay, using the laser or whatever machine you have, okay, and it will cost one, let's say, 1 triganic pu. So either it will cost, like, you have to just minimize the total number of planets killed in a particular orbit. So the thing is that either you can kill all the orbits or destroy all the planets in this particular orbit using 4 tridonic units, okay, or pu, by like clearing all the 4 planets, or you can use just c, whatever is minimum, okay, and you just have to use that, because either it can also happen that c is, let's say, 100, and you can just kill all these 4 planets, 1 2 3 4 on this orbit, just using 4 tridonic pu. So it's easy just to kill all the planets using 4 amount instead of like killing all the planets using this machine, and it will cost you 100 tridonic pu. I hope you get the point. So you just have to minimize it over all the orbits and just have to find the answer. So what you're going to have to do is that first find out how many planets are there in each orbit, and then for each orbit just check that either you will destroy all the planets using this c, or the count of the number of planets, that is called you the total number of planets. So that's the overall solution. I'll just move on to the solution part. It's very simple to implement as well, nothing difficult here as well. So what you can see is that we have n and c as the input, and for we just have to count out how many planets are there in each orbit. So what we'll do is that take the every planet, and so let's say the first planet is in orbit 2, second planet is orbit 5. So take every planet orbit and just increment the count, like so it will store how many planets are there in individual orbits. So we have stored there. Then what we'll do, total number of costs we have to find out, iterate over every orbit. So these are number of orbit maximum can be 100 only, so we can iterate over every possible orbit and just check that whether there are some planet on that orbit or not. If there are some planets on that orbit, it is just checking out what is the minimum. Minimum is either I can clear, like, destroy all the planets on that particular orbit using the c machine, like c tridonic pu, or I can individually kill them, which will take me number of planets on that particular orbit, that is a of I. Okay, and just minimize it over all the particular orbits and just print out the answer. That's the overall logic. It's very simple. That's in the solve function, and you just see that it is a for loop only. So O of n is the time complexity for this particular problem. I hope you understand the logic and the code part for this particular problem. Stay tuned for more videos on this channel. Thank you for watching this video till the end. I will see you in the next one. Till, like, coding, and bye.